Welcome to another edition of HotCox. It's just me, no Dakota this time. He's visiting family at home, but we have a good show today. I have my drama hood on, but maybe we won't need to use it. Maybe we will. We'll see. But joining me today will be Suma1L, new offlaner for Evil Geniuses. Rob, do we have him right now? All right, we're calling him. Let's go. Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Great, we finally get to chat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have a lot to talk about. But we have video. Okay. Okay, this is
Yeah.
great. All right. First things first. Some changes. Some changes happened to your team. You want to give us the lowdown about what happened there?
I mean, ever since TI, or like even at TI, our performance wasn't like it didn't go as we expected it to be, right? After that, we decided if we get Pierre back and we have like this more experience and like like more prominent captain, and like there will be some sort of like betterment for the team, but it didn't really pan out that way. And yeah, so we all figured like there's has to be some sort of uh, changes. So I think most people decided to go with this idea, and then we did it because we had to make some sort of change.
What was the reasoning behind it? Because a lot of people, they're confused. They think Universe playing well, or he might not be the issue on the team. But we don't know what it's like, kind of internally with the team, or what you guys' mindset is. Was it mutual? Was it like he didn't want to leave, but you kicked him? What was like the situation?
I don't think anyone on this team thinks Junior's a bad player at all. Like we still think he's an amazing golf laner, right? But it just like we had way too many greedy cores, including myself, So it was really hard for us to make it work. Because our tour and I and Universe and how this meta is right now and the heroes, I think it's like on the off lane to do stuff on the map, but nothing like nothing Universe doing wrong, right? That's just the way he has played for his entire career, right? Like just the patch this way and our three cores clearly weren't working, so we needed some sort of change because Sphere is like a less greedy core, and I thought that maybe like me switching to offlane, I can do something different for like the team, and the new mid meta is not ideal either because there's like different heroes, not my playstyle really. Like you don't really have these solo killing heroes or putting pressure on the enemy, and it's mostly like tri lanes and dual lanes anyways, and it's not like where I shine, to be honest. So yeah, I decided like we as a whole decided that maybe I mean you all know it's a big risk. Like we can crash. We actually don't know anything, right? We all before doing this, we all knew like it can either be like really good for us or we can actually just go to complete shit. But we were like willing to take the chance to like do something different because at this point we are in a bad spot anyway. So
Uh, you used to play offlane, isn't that true?
I mean, I played offlane a bit, back in the days. Then, yeah, I mean, I have some idea, but I have a lot to learn. I think I have a lot of replays to watch. Like, almost, yeah, a lot of a lot of things are, have to be improved from my side.
You gonna be on the offlane grind then?
I mean, I've been grinding. I got I got 22 pubs in, like in 2 days. I'm working on it. It's fun too because I can do different stuff in pubs now. It's like it's different, Like I can try something else. I can feed without having the responsibilities on my shoulder. I don't have to carry the game. I can just go in and do stuff, and it's pretty chill for now.
So everyone should get their points now before you learn how to play offlane, I guess.
Yeah.
uh, well, does this mean that EG is going to have a lot of rotation, kind of like players mid? Artur, you potentially, depending on the draft, or is it you're mostly going to be in the offlane?
I think one of the more important things about the new roster is we have a lot of versatility, right? So we can play around it a lot. I What's going to happen is it's not going to be lane dependent. It's more going to be like hero dependent. Artur is going to be playing the farming heroes no matter what, and I will be playing the do shitter heroes no matter what. I mean, I don't think we are going to restrict ourselves to a certain lane for a certain player. We can like play around the lanes, but we just have to you know design the heroes now. Like we can't just switch around. Some games Artur's playing the farming and I'm playing the space and he's playing the space. I'm playing the farming. We have to fix it so we have one idea and we can follow.
Can you walk us through like the process for what happened with the team roster and mindset? Because I know the summit didn't, the results weren't what you guys wanted. Did you guys sit down, have a talk after that, and then decide this in the days after, or did you feel it coming from a while? Like, let's say you guys got top 4 at the minor or second or something. Would you still have changed?
I think we had we started having like some doubts during the first minor we played. Actually, the things weren't looking that good. Then we like tried to resolve it, and then we went to the major, Hamburg. I think we were getting a good idea of how to play, but then we threw away our games against newbie, so it didn't help us either. Then we went to Dream League, and to be honest, like it was kind of surprising for all of us because before the tournament, we didn't do anything great in scrims. We pretty much lost to every team. So we just go to this major and we get top 3, which was pretty, random. It was like all nice and stuff. Then we went home for 1 week. After that major, we had talked about how we are gonna change our playstyles and like do stuff differently. But yeah, we went back home. Then we went to Summit, and I don't know what happened at Summit. We just lost.
So,
So
so the
yeah, it was
ninth invite,
coming.
we we made EG change roster. I'm sorry about that. That's our fault. We should maybe, you guys would still be together.
No, not your fault. I guess our own mistakes.
Uh, okay. So do you have any idea what's gonna happen to Sahil? Like, is he do you know where he's going, or you got any knowledge to drop on us, or?
No, I have no idea about where he's gonna go. I mean, he's universe. He's definitely gonna get a good team. Maybe like Optic. Who knows? I think Optic's gonna pick him. But yeah, my best bet would be Optic.
So you guys are it's not like any hard feelings or anything. You guys are still, cool. It's just mutual kind of like changing of the team, or?
I think you're cool. I talked to universe like not very briefly, but yeah, I didn't see anything bad from him. I mean universe is like he's a very cool, calm-headed guy, so he won't he won't hold grudges in my opinion. Like that's how I see it.
Well, this is probably what Reddit and the chat want to talk about most. But you and Peter had a bit of a fun tweet chain. Uh,
Yeah.
is there real beef, or is that all fake? What's happening?
I mean, I don't know what direction he's gonna go for, but from my side, I meant what I said, because the first time, he did an interview with Torin, right, and he just started this rumor in the air that this happened and that happened, and I let it slide because I didn't want to get in the shit show. But if it keeps coming back, like I have to address it at one point, and I think this is the point.
Okay, well,
And yeah, so the problem is let's talk about all the way back to TI6, right?
mm-hmm.
Like how I according to him kicked him because he didn't wanna. I didn't want to play with him because I'm an angry teenager, right? So there's that, and how I didn't practice enough, which is true. I will not deny that. All right. So let's go all the way back to when I joined EG, right? Let's do that actually.
Okay, sure. You
All
guys
right.
joined
So
EG, and then you
no,
guys had
all
that
right.
crazy event with the packet loss, right?
Yeah. I joined EG. We went to Vegas. We had a shit tournament. It was a shit fest, all right?
Yeah,
We moved on. We went to DSE. We
right.
had a pretty good run, you know. I was
Pretty
really
good. You guys
good.
won. What are you talking about? You won the
EG
finals
was
like
really,
3
yeah,
nothing. Pretty good run. It was like the biggest prize money
all right.
outside of TI.
Yeah.
That was a great
EG was
tournament.
really good team. It was a really good team at the time. We
Yeah.
won the tournament.
Back in the Curtis days.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Then we played like 5 to 6 tournaments. We lost.
Yeah, you guys lost a
Uh,
secret a bunch of times.
yeah, we did. We lost to Ad Venom as well before TI, I think.
Uh huh.
Then we played TI 5. We won that one.
Yeah.
It was a good tournament. It was a really good
Those were the
tournament.
good days.
Really good days. I miss him. I
Yeah.
wish I could bring him back, but too late, I think.
So
Then
then TI
TF5 had,
happens.
yeah, how we got, booted for our tour, which was a
Goodbye.
team decision, to be honest. Like, uh, the way we the way we thought of it was that Secret was the only good team at that time. That's how we saw it. Like the only team that could beat us. So
Mm-hmm.
if we take our tour from them, like we're gonna be unbeatable. We won't even have to like practice as much. That was our idea.
Oh God. Okay.
So all right, so that happened, and we went to Frankfurt Major, and pretty much all of us played Legion TD. I think.
Okay. Legion TD. So you guys were really good at Legion TD. I hope.
I was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I was really good. I beat the game like several times.
Okay. All right.
So, all right. So I guess we lost. We lost the Frankfurt Major. Didn't go as planned. All right.
Okay.
Then after that, we had some tournaments. We like so. All right. After that, we lost some tournament. We went to Shanghai Major. We got top three again. Top three again at Shanghai Major. After that, our tour and Universe decided to leave.
Yeah.
And the reason Universe and our tour decided to leave was that you guess the reason, all right? I'll let you decide. Well, fast forward, we get Bulba Ali back. We lose two to three tournaments. We actually get really bad placement.
Uh huh.
We kick them again. Then we get Universe back. Then TI6 happens. We were
Right.
doing really poorly, like before the tournament. We were doing everything wrong, and we got like 7th place. We lost to friends at Dream. It was a tournament held in Summit House right before TI.
Yeah. It was the star. Was it the Star Ladder one? I'm not
I
sure.
think that was the start letter.
Yeah.
We got 7th or 6th place in that, and we were pretty. And then this TI6 happened, right? And
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, like I don't think we did anything amazing. Like I think every other team underperformed big time.
You guys got third. That's that's
So
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. But like we're not a good team at that point. I think that's how we all felt it.
Uh
Like
huh.
after we like during the TI it was happening. We were winning games. We were like sure confident, But before that, we were not really expecting a top three.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, after that, I didn't want to play with Peter, and
Yeah, but
it,
people want to know
I
like what was the reasoning there? Like, is it because you guys just personality wise didn't work out? Because that's understandable. I mean, it's not.
no. All right, so it's the thing, like the way he said it, he portrayed it, right? Uh, that I was just angry, a kid, an angry kid who couldn't like handle the stress and shit, and the way he would like tell me to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is not how it went on the team. Like after Frankfurt Major, we wanted Bulba as a coach,
Right.
and Peter refused to get him because I don't know ego or whatever. Who cares? Then at one point he had this vlogging period that he just like vlogged, and according to him, I didn't practice. The only thing I will agree is I didn't practice in the scrims as hard as I should have. I still don't, and it's a flaw I have, and I have to fix it. All right. So it's a flaw I have to fix. I'm still working on it, but the thing is, like, it's not true at all. Like, he was the player who played the least pubs on the team, who practiced the least on the team, who would tilt out after every scrim, every tournament. Like, if he loses scrim, he would just put his headsets on and, sign off. Like, that's how it went down. So it was my only reasoning, like, wasn't that him and I are super different. It was more of like he wasn't actually doing stuff either. So this then he comes out and do this interview while I'm not saying anything, and he just goes like, "Oh, this guy didn't practice," and I'm just taking his shit, and I'm like still taking it for 4 months. I have no fucking issue with it. Then he just doesn't stop, like someone keeps poking you, at one point you're gonna explode. So this is how it went down.
So,
And then I decided I have to leave. Like either I wasn't suggesting that I should be the one, man, like the team should be made around. I offered to leave. Like I had no problem. I was just gonna go.
uh-huh.
So, but others decided to like build around me. So like if I were that bad of a player, if I were like I had no like respect for the game, I don't think every other player on the team who had played with him like for more like than they had played for me, like for more time, they would have decided to play around them. But it didn't work out that way. So I guess sometimes you just gotta accept the fact that you're wrong and just fucking move on.
So, that change happens, and that, like, the prevailing sentiment, and a lot of fans say this, that EG hasn't done as well without Peter, but conversely, Peter hasn't done as well without EG either. How do you guys? What do you guys look for in a new captain? What is it stylistically different than Peter, or do you feel like he's just a different captain than he was back in TI5?
I mean, all right. So like I've been saying bad things, right? But I'll also say this. I have no doubt in my mind that Peter was the best captain, like in the history of Dota during like TF5 era. Like he was really good at what he did. He had really good ideas. He was like super confident. He knew how to run players around. Like he made AoE work. AoE was like a really greedy and weird core at the time. Like he was really fucking good. So like he built everything around, like he built around me, he built around AoE, he made everyone on the team work pretty easily. So yeah, he was really good. But at one point, like it wasn't the case anymore, right? So
Is it the TI hangover? You guys win a TI and then just the motivation is just gone, or what?
yeah, the motivation was gone for like almost all of us, I think. Even like only Artur was the one. But it's still, because he didn't win it, so he still wanted to go crazy. But other than that, I think like wouldn't say completely unmotivated, but it wasn't. Though we didn't feel the same fire, the one we had going into TI.
So it seems like right now, the TI winners, Liquid, still have a decent. Their results are still pretty good. Do you look at that and just think like, wow, these guys, they stay motivated after TI? It's pretty amazing, or what?
I mean, the way I talked to Liquid bunch, like after parties and stuff. The way they look is they don't really care about money, or they don't even like care about like all the fame they get. They really love the game, all five of them, which is insane because it's a very hard thing to pull off, and there's like that's why they're still like a top two team, and yeah, it's really inspiring to see in a way because it is really insane because they just won like $2 million each, and none of them actually like shows it or anything. They just want to play the game.
So okay, so do you have anything else to say about that topic? I feel like you just dropped a lot of stuff on us right now, but at the end of the day, it's just Dota, and this is NA. You got two teams that aren't doing that well right now. The fans care a lot about it, but until it's like EG versus Optic in the final of like a big event or something, it ultimately doesn't matter until TI, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what's gonna happen because neither of us is good enough to make finals for, right now, as of this moment. I don't think either of us is good enough to do it. Uh, you'll see.
Yeah, we'll
You'll see
see,
what
I guess.
happens. Yeah.
Get so a little bit of real beef, but is there is there any extra motivation now that you're moving to a different role? You got some spicy fire from some other people. A lot of people criticizing the decision is kind of. Do you get motivated by the haters? People come out and say, you're gonna fail in off lane, or this is the wrong decision. Are you extra motivated now?
I mean, of course I am. Like, I'm not motivated because people are doubting me, because it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's just words, in a way. Uh, if my offlane works somehow, they're gonna say, "Wow, great." It won't really change anything, like, in a way. But it's like really nice to see fans, trying to motivate you and like, up you that you can do it and stuff like that. It's really nice to see it. To be honest, not gonna lie, changes like I don't know how it is for others, but like for some players it changes. Like changes how they see him, how they like think about the game and stuff. And to be honest, like fans inspire you more than haters for me because I just want to be nice to them and like uh, win for them instead of like just going in and proving the haters wrong. So off lane it's a different role, and it's a it's a thing I'm really like looking forward to fix. To be honest, it's really exciting in a way. I want to learn it. I want to be the best. It's like new adventure, new stuff. So yeah,
Who are you gonna be studying?
I think I'm gonna watch Nine Pasha, S4, Universe, and Old 11. I think I need to become like Old 11, man. That
Oh,
guy knows what he's doing in the off lane. He's crazy.
and before you switch away from the mid position, let's get your mid rankings. Who's the hardest to play against?
Uh,
Give me the top like three or four.
I think no one is an excellent laner. Like that guy is really good. I thought I don't know how he feels, but I thought he's like I maybe a bit better or just even straight up. He was really good, but we couldn't really like do 1v1s because every game was like 2v1 and 3v1 or 2v2 3v2. So yeah.
No one
Other than
else?
that, mid one is also really good. Uh, Miracle, I wouldn't label him as a mid player. He's more for like a carry player, to be honest. He plays
Mm-hmm.
carries mostly. So yeah, mid one is good. No one is really good. Who else is there? Matuma Man just plays some cancer heroes such as Viper Razor, so it doesn't matter. He's a really good player though. Uh, Miracle is yeah, I mean he was really good mid, but he doesn't play mid anymore. He's a great player.
You gonna learn some cancer heroes? Where's Broodmother? Are we gonna see Brood some stuff like that?
No, I'm gonna play Nyxes and Bat Riders, I think.
Okay. Uh, what's the mentality change? Because you said you're excited to be able to do stuff and not worry about carrying the game and all that kind of stuff. But what other mindset changes do you have moving into the offlane?
Other mindset, just just try to keep the pressure of our golden boy, our tour, and and that's the goal for
Okay.
now.
Um. So, now we talked a lot about Dota. Let's talk a little bit about outside of Dota. We haven't really heard that much from that side of you. I don't think anyone really even knows what you're up to when you don't play or what you're into. Um, what's going on in Suma1L land when you're not playing Dota, other
I
than
don't
Legion
know.
TD?
All right, to be honest, I'm either smoking or not not any drugs, like hookah and stuff,
Okay.
or I'm just trying to gain some weight, to be honest, man.
You
That's
gonna work
the
out?
goal. No, I don't work out. I'm just trying to eat a bit too much,
Okay,
you know.
that sounds like the life. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
does
feed
that
in real
was.
life.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to feed in real life, man. It's a really. It's. I'm more stressed about how my weight is going right now because it's not looking too hot. I went to Summit. I dropped like 4 pounds. I came back and I was like, what the fuck, you know? Yeah. So I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to gain some weight.
I see. So you guys got Bulba, um, new coach. Uh, what's the decision making there? He's just the best coach. What makes him a good coach?
I think Bulba is a guy who doesn't care if people, he doesn't want to be on people's good side, to be honest. Or
What?
not in a bad way,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
he doesn't want people to, I mean, he kind of does, but he doesn't care. If he wants to pass his ideas, he will do it anyways, no matter what people think of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's really good at that. He can like force his ideas. He's a fucking clown too. Like you see him at like the after tournament ends.
Yeah. He
You get
crazy.
Bul-
He's crazy.
you
Yeah.
you get Bulba drunk, and you will have the best time of your life. Like, so yeah, it's Bulba. That's Bulba right there.
And Bulba helped you guys during TI5,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah, he did.
So, uh, new era for EG. I know, Crit. How is Fear's arm? That's another question I wanted to know because if he has to play carry again, doesn't it put a lot of stress on his arm again or what?
I think his arm got way better when he took the break after TI,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not that bad anymore.
Great. That's really good news. And the new guy you guys got, Misery, moving from Optic to you guys. I mean, that's an interesting decision too. What did he have to say, and why did you guys pick him?
I, I talked to Misery a bit at TI. Seemed like a really chill guy, and he's like a good captain. He got his team top two at TI, and just like a new mind. I think we needed a new mind, someone who thinks about the game differently than we all do already, because we have been playing with each other for a long time, and someone who doesn't because we are pretty good friends on the team. So this is the problem we had, because if someone thinks their idea is good and like others' ideas are bad, we wouldn't say it in a way that it can hurt the other person. Like, we wouldn't want to say it that way. It would be like more, you know, thoughtful about how we should say it and stuff like that. So if Mizu comes in as captain, like, he won't care. Like, he wouldn't care in the way that we all did for each other. Like, to just not to hurt the feelings and stuff.
So you're saying
So
you need someone that is willing to be a little contrary and kind of argue his point in a more kind of like
yeah,
assertive way. Okay.
hmm
So what's going on with you outside of Dota? Do you have a girlfriend? Are you into watching movies, sports, any of that stuff? What's going on?
I watch movies. I'm into music a lot. I mean, I want to learn it, but I don't have enough time. I would really like to learn the instruments and just singing in general. I really love music. Movies. I movies are like my second. I enjoy watching movies a lot. So whenever I have free time, I just watch like 3 to 4 movies every day and stuff like that.
What's a good one you watched recently?
Haven't seen any good one recently, to be honest, but yeah,
So I see you dodged the girlfriend question.
yeah,
Not gonna talk about it.
I know.
No. Okay.
No,
I'm not gonna pressure you. You dropped so much info in this interview. I'm not gonna say
I mean,
you're hiding anything.
I made a deal, man. I can't have any sort of relationship until I have 6 rings.
Six.
6 rings. I'm going for the Michael Jordan,
You're
man.
going for Michael Jordan. Okay. All right. That's a lofty goal there. But oh my God, that's 6 rings.
I mean,
Is there gonna be 6 more TIs? Like, what?
I don't know, but it's a big dream, dude. You gotta
Holy cow.
chase it.
You got to have the high goals. I see. Okay. Uh, all right. So to sum up, universe, no hard feelings there. Kind of mutual decision. You guys decided this is the best way to go. You're gonna move to offlane. PPD, some real beef. This is gonna make the next Optic versus EG series, no matter where it is, pretty spicy. Is that extra motivation to win that one, or what?
I mean, sure, it's gonna be a old shit school for now on. you know, like two bad teams just have bad blood
Yeah, but
going
come on. I mean,
against each other.
if you guys beat them, you tweet out something.
No, I don't think so. I think this is the only reason I'm doing it is just to put this all to bed for once and all, I want to be done with it. I don't
Uh
want to
huh.
see people like, arguing or like just thinking about what happened and like, if you're going to like say something, if you're going to like have a judgment for yourself, at least, like you should have the right knowledge. Like if you're still like going to have the same mindset, and if you're going to still have like, same sympathy towards like whoever you want to, like it doesn't matter to me anymore because that's a decision you like chose to make, right? But the thing I wanted to do was like just have the right info out instead of like just false whatever stuff.
hmm So I mean, I think that's something that fans, and people that are outside of the actual team environment don't know much about. It's just how much this kind of like mentality, motivation, all that stuff matters to the team dynamic, especially after finding success. Sometimes success is too much and too hard to handle. So EG, obviously a lot of pressure on you guys. Does that affect your team mentality at all? That just there's tens of thousands of fans kind of just like talking about your every move, especially ones like this one.
Uh, what was that?
Just
I was
just does
lost
the
in thought.
pressure affect you guys at all, or do you guys not care? Because it feels like when you're gonna get some backlash when you make an announcement like this, when you make a decision like this. Does it impact you at all, or are you just like whatever, like we don't care?
I think I am personally a bit fired up
Uh huh.
with all the changes. I really want to win. I think everyone else on the team have the same feelings. Uh, we just want to go like to give our best to be honest. And it, yeah, winning is like for me, it's way more important than like it ever was. To be honest, like I want to win super bad at this point. So
Yeah, and you've never missed a TI, but it's a little scary this year with the whole point system and invites and all that kind of stuff. But are you worried at all? Are you what about TI8?
no, I'm confident enough that we're gonna make the TI, and for the fans who are still like in doubt, I would like to like assure them in a way that you guys gotta like hold tight for a month or two, and then we're gonna be back, and we're gonna be the best team again in no time.
Okay. Do you what's coming up for you guys? Where is the first time we're gonna be able to watch the new and improved Suma1L offlane?
It's gonna be the first the first week of the next year, man.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah,
So currently you're
January.
undefeated on offlane. You will be
I,
until next year.
I am.
And where do we? Is there like a schedule out? Do we know is it qualifiers or what?
I think it's captain's draft in Washington.
Captain's draft. So okay, so the format's a little different. That's going to be exciting to watch. Uh, is captain's draft that different than regular Dota? I'm kind of like a noob at that format. I have no idea. So how
Uh,
different is it?
You cut off,
Oh,
but
I was just saying, how different is the format? Like, is it different than captain's mode by that much?
I haven't played captain's draft. I think
Uh huh.
in like
Okay.
3 years, so I have no idea what it looks like.
So you might have to play some wacko heroes though.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck in your pubs over the holiday. Thank you for joining us and gracing us with this information. I'm sure there's hundreds of Reddit comments being made right now about all that PPD stuff, but I appreciate it, and I understand wanting to put it behind you and wanting to get all the information out there. Um, Thanks for that. Do you have anything else you want to say? Um, Anything else you want to talk about?
Uh, no, I think that should be good enough. Thanks for having me, and you know, bleed blue.
All right. We look forward to watching you in the offlane, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thanks everyone for watching. That was okay. That was a lot of stuff. I wish there was someone here for me to fiend about. I'm gonna just like hit up social media right away. But thanks for joining us, guys. It was a fun interview. He hung out for 30-40 minutes. That was pretty good. A lot to say. Maybe not the best team right now, but they're very optimistic about the future. So we'll see what happens. And everyone keep an eye out for his Dota buff. See if he's winning in the offlane. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good holidays. We'll see you next year.